Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to continue with the warning at Graspop, and we're going to check out Sick today. Kind of taking a good microscopic look at the beginning of this show. As we have with many of the others, we've been going one song at a time. We're thinking about maybe going up to two at a time on this one. You can give your thoughts on that below. So far, we have observed that it's a very hot day in Belgium. In fact, probably over 100 degrees, and they are playing in the sun. On another black stage in the sun on a really hot day. Danny seemed a little bit worn, at least in her voice, maybe worn or just toning it down a bit to save her voice or something in 6 Feet Deep. What she did sounded great, but it wasn't quite typical. There was a little bit less energy and more kind of interesting, and she had a little bit funky, actually, the way she put it. I liked it, the phrasing, but it was different for sure. So let's see what happens in Sick if she continues that trend. Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we go into this?
I'm just getting excited to see more of this show. I've liked what we've seen so far, 6 Feet Deep. That was a great one.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. We haven't often taken that close a look at what's going on with her, but that was kind of informative. So, all right, let's see how the gig continues then, and we'll talk about it afterwards. Here we go.
violence, kill the sick.
Okay. Well, what'd you think of that, Adrian?
Oh, no fly, no graphics, but plenty of great rock and roll, and plenty of Warning fans here too.
For sure. It was nice to see all those T-shirts in the audience. You know, so they are definitely there. And like, make no mistake, we are here for the Warning, is what they are saying there. And so that's great. I was hearing some of the same vocal stuff that we noted in 6 Feet Deep, especially just before she broke into the silence after the middle part, and they were coming back, and they brought it way down. Give me violence. As she's saying that, you can hear a little bit of gravel in her voice. You know, so she is. So there must have been some issues in Pink Pop. I don't know. I didn't detect them at the time. You know, she's really good at being able to play through and being able to make the most of what she has for a voice at any given moment, and that's a good skill to have. You know, I mean, she sounded full on and fine when she was saying, you know, what's up, Graspop, and all that in between, like before they got into the song, and so that's a good sign, but. Yeah, clearly she's pacing herself, and there's been a little bit of damage, you know, which by now has repaired itself. But yeah, the life of a rock and roll singer.
Yeah. It always makes me feel real funny, like in Wayne's World, where they're parked at the airport runway, and this big plane comes in for a landing about 20 feet above their heads. Whoa! Replace the plane with music.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, it is really powerful. The music they make. I mean, that's a force to be reckoned with. You know, that is a big noise for sure, and a beautiful one. So that was really fun to watch. I am glad we're watching this show. Folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this particular performance? If you have any observations you want to share below or any other details you think we missed. Of course, if you have other suggestions, you can leave those as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks for joining us today. We'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.